outsourcing webinar. Today, I will tell you a little bit about the new holiday year and the transition to the new holiday year. And we will go through some of the topics and inquiries that we get the most questions about from our customers. I would like to show you the agenda for the meeting. First thing that I will tell you a little bit about has nothing to do with the new Holiday Act or the new holiday year. I would like to tell you a little bit about a service that you can buy as an add-on with Visma that's called First Line Support. After that, I will tell you about the new holiday year and the different topics that we get a lot of inquiries about. So first line support. This is, like I just told you, a support that you can buy as an add-on with Visma outsourcing, and this will give your employees the opportunity to contact Visma directly instead of going through you. We have two kinds of support. We have a phone support that's open from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Monday to Friday. This phone is open from the 1st to the 15th of the month. And then we also have a written support where your employees will be able to write us all through the month. And we will have an answer time for the written inquiries of 3 working days. When your employees call us, we will have to ask them about the employee number or the social security number just to determine which employee is calling. And who answers the phone? The phone will be answered by all consultants in managed service at Visma. And when it's the written inquiries, these will be answered by the team handling your payroll. So what kind of inquiries can we answer? By phone, we can, for example, explain some of the calculations on the payslip. We can also help your employee if they don't know what an item on the payslip means or what it is. Written support, here we can actually change the employee's master data, not their salary, but for example, a bank account number. And we also have some inquiries that we cannot answer at Visma. For example, whether the data reported is correctly. So if an employee, for example, thought that he would get paid out 50 hours this month and he only got paid 30, then we can't answer if that is correct or not. So then we will ask the employee to contact either the manager or the payroll manager at your end. When your employees call, there will be a welcome message that is customized to you. So when you call, your employee will get a prompt saying that you have called, and then your name's payroll service, your company. And this will happen both in and outside of opening hours. So if your employees call outside of opening hours, we will tell them that they have called outside of opening hours, and then advise them to use the written support instead. They can send the written messages, the written inquiries to us all around the clock. And as I just told you earlier, we will have an answer time of 3 working days. If this has caught your attention, or if you're interested in hearing more about this service, you can contact your payroll consultant, and they will make sure that you get to talk to the right people within Visma about getting an offer on this service. Good. New holiday year. We get a lot of inquiries still about the new Holiday Act in general, and of course also as we just entered a new holiday year, if there has been changes and what you need to be aware of. Something is business as usual. The way you use holiday is the same. The oldest holiday is always used first. This also means that if you have any holiday that you have earned from 1st of September 2020 until the 31st of August 2021, this holiday will be used before the new holiday that you have earned here from 1st of September 2021. Also, holiday in advance. Nothing has changed here. You need to remember that it's only valid during the holiday year. This means that you cannot give an employee more holiday in advance than they can earn within that current holiday year. Terminated employees, nothing changed here. When an employee is terminated, we will settle the vacation pay to feriekonto or feriekort, holiday account or holiday card. So nothing has changed for the terminated employees either. We also have want to mention the recalculation of holiday. The holiday will only be recalculated if there are something payroll-wise, otherwise that needs to be recalculated. So, for example, if you have changed the salary back in time, then the holiday will also be transferred to the period where the holiday was actually used. And then I just want to shortly mention bookkeeping. You don't have to worry about anything about the bookkeeping because as an outsourcing customer, Visma will set this up for you. We have made some new wage types for the new holiday year, but you don't have to worry about the bookkeeping because we have already set this up in the system. This is just an overview that I would like to talk to you about. I know it's in Danish, but I think the visuality of this picture is good to understand how the new Holiday Act works. So the first green area here on top shows you the period where the holiday is earned. So this runs from the 1st of September until the 31st of August. And then the second green area here shows you when the holiday can be used. And this is where there has been some changes because the holiday can actually be used for 16 months instead of 12 months. So the holiday can be used from 1st of September until 31st of December 2021. So 16.64 days of holiday was transferred with a special status. This is the holiday that we earned in 2019, and which should be used in the mini holiday year that run from 1st of May to 31st of August 2020. The days that were not used before 31st of August 2020 were automatically transferred to the new holiday period. And that also means that these days actually have to be used before 31st of December 2021. If these days are not used, they cannot be paid out to the employee and they cannot be transferred to the next year. So it's very important that if you have any employees with these old days that they have not used yet, they need to use these before 31st of December 2021. If they do not use it, the holiday that is left will be paid. Have to be paid into the labor market holiday fund or a similar fund. Then we have a little bit more about holiday in advance. We get a lot of inquiries about this and a lot of questions about holiday in advance. You have to remember that holiday in advance must be agreed in writing. So you actually need to make a written agreement with the employee about giving them holiday in advance. If there is unused holiday in advance in the reports in Visma Løn, if you have given an employee more holiday in advance than they have used, you can contact your consultant to get these balances reset. If you have employees who have not been able to pay back the holiday that they have gotten in advance. If you, for example, have given them 5 days in August, then they can pay all that back because the holiday year ends 31st of August, so they only earn 2.8 days in August that they can pay back. And if you have given too much holiday in advance, you actually can't make any claims after the 31st of August. Holiday is in advance is set off as it is earned, and then it only follows the holiday year. And it's only if the employee is terminated that you can deduct in the salary. So you need to remember this because it is actually the employer who bears all the risk if a holiday in advance has been agreed and it has not been possible to settle it within the current holiday year. So never give more holiday in advance than the employee can earn within that current holiday year, and never give holiday in advance to employees who doesn't need it. And remember, if you give holiday in advance, you must make a written agreement about this. Then I would like to tell you a little bit about the report, Ny ferielov, ferieregnskab. This is the new holiday report. We have added some columns and some rows in this Excel report. We have added a row for 2021. So now each employee, if they have been hired or employed with you in both 2020 and 21, there will be 2 rows in this report showing how much holiday they have earned in each holiday year. We also added some new columns. We have some customers who has an additional week of holiday, the 6th holiday week, as we call it. So we have added some columns for this and also for the amount of this. These columns will of course be blank if you don't have this. Also, we have added a new column for allocated holiday from previous employer, so it will be visible from this report if an employee has allocated holiday from a previous employer. I would also like to tell you a little bit more detail about this 6 months for using holiday. Holiday earned from 1st of September 2020 until 31st of August 2021 must be used by the end of this year. So that's the 31st of December 2021. You must, or your employees must use 4 weeks of holiday. And then if they have used 4 weeks of holiday, then the 5th holiday week can actually be paid out to the employee or transferred to the next holiday year. If you transfer the holiday to the next year, this also requires a written agreement between the employer and the employee. And you must agree and make this written agreement before the 31st of December 2021. Also, we advise you that if you do transfer any holiday, it is a good idea to agree with the employee when you make the agreement for the transfer when these holidays will actually be used, because otherwise you will just have the same situation year after year where the employee needs to transfer holiday. Again, if you have any holiday remaining from the mini holiday year, these cannot be transferred or paid out, and you have to pay these into the labor market holiday fund. So very important that your employees use these holidays earned in 2019. Remaining holiday can be paid out to the employee according to the Holiday Act, and this must happen before the 31st of March 2022 if you have to pay out the remaining holiday. Also, again, remember, it's only 5 days of holiday that can be paid out. And last thing we want to tell you about this is that Visma will send you an overview of the remaining holiday. here in October. So you have the opportunity to notify your employees if you have a specific time that you want them to use the holiday that they have left. Then we also have a little bit about our new payslip layout. We are making some changes to the payslip because we have gotten a lot of inquiries from customers who did not like the way the payslip looked the last year. So for the last year, we have had in the body of the payslip, we have showed, for example, holiday eligible salary, how many holidays have been earned, what is the holiday pay, what is the holiday supplement, and stuff like that. And we have got a lot of inquiries about this because our customers would like to get all of these balances in the bottom, like they were before the new Holiday Act. So we are going to move these informations from the payslip, from the body of the payslip, and down to the corner of the payslip. It has not happened yet, but we're working on it, and we expect it to be within the next few months. And here we're just showing you that it would go to the bottom right corner in the payslip. I know all of this is in Danish. This is just to illustrate. But then in the payslip in the corner, this is the blue box here you see is just an enhancement of that. So you will be able to see the holiday you have earned in this holiday year, holiday left from previous holiday years, and the holiday eligible salary, the holiday supplement, and so on. So all of the balances we actually had in the body of the payslip, we will move to the bottom of the payslip. I just included this slide and the next slide for your information. We get a lot of inquiries about how to calculate the holiday difference if an employee changes working hours. So if they, for example, will work less hours, part-time, for example, then we have to calculate the holiday difference when the employee uses holiday. So this is just so you have the formula of how to calculate this holiday difference. The next slide, we have a couple of examples. I'm not going through them. We just want you to have these examples and the method of calculation so you can calculate this on your own. Then we have a little bit about holiday from previous employer. As I told you, we have a new column in the report, ny ferie og ferieregnskab. And we have created a new wage type, so you can allocate holiday from previous employer, which must be used before the holiday earned with pay with you as a new employer. When the employee is using holiday earned from a previous employer, the employee will be deducted in the salary as at you as a new employer. And the rate is the same per day as for unpaid holiday. And if you need this function, please contact Bismarck because we can help you to add these holiday from previous employer to the employees who you know has this. Then we would like to tell you a little bit about holiday for trainees. Bismarck now has wage types that can give the trainees a holiday with pay from day one of their employment. What you need to know is that if a trainee is employed from the 1st of July to the 1st of September, then the trainee has to earn holiday just as everybody else who has holiday with pay. So they will earn 2.08 holidays per month, and they can use them the following month. If the trainee is employed from 2nd of September to 31st of October, then you have to award the trainee 5 weeks of paid holiday in that current year. So these trainees need to get 25 holidays that they can use the following year. And also if an employee is employed from the or a trainee is employed from the 1st of November to 30th of June. Then they have to be awarded 3 weeks with pay, so that's 15 days with pay. And also they need to have 5 days paid holiday if the company is closed collectively for a main holiday, for example. So if you have trainees, again, contact your payroll consultant. They can help you set this up correctly according to the law. Then we have also gotten a new solution for holiday earnings for freelancers. We are now able to only award holiday based on how many hours these freelancers have worked. So again, if you have any freelancers and you only want them to earn holiday based on the number of hours they have worked, please contact your consultant. And then in the bottom here, we just describe how we actually do the calculation and how many days the employees will get per worked hour. Then we also get a lot of inquiries about the value of holiday. Employees who has holiday with pay, salaried employees, they earn 2.08 holidays per month. And the holiday pay is calculated as 12.5% of the salary, of which the holiday is earned. So the value of one holiday is found by taking 12.5% of the monthly salary and dividing it by 2.8 holidays. Then you get the value of 1 day of holiday. When you use holiday, the holiday eligible salary is reduced with 4.8% of the hourly wage. So you need to keep in mind that when your employees use holiday, they don't earn holiday. I know this example is in Danish, but I hope that you can get something from it anyway. This is to illustrate that the employee uses 6.24 days of a holiday in December here, and the value of these 6.24 days are 13,555. And in the right corner here, we show how the value of the holiday is actually calculated. The holiday that is earned first must be used first. So here we take the holiday earned in August, September, and October, and that equals 6.24 days, and then that's the value of the 6.24 days. If you have any questions to this, you can also contact your consultant. Provision of holiday pay. I'm not going to get into details about this, but last year, when the new Holiday Act was reality, we also had in Denmark a new bookkeeping law and a change in the way the method that the calculation actually for holiday pay. In the system, as I just told you, we will always calculate the holiday pay as 12.5%, but bookkeeping wise, this has to be another value. If you have any questions about this, or if you need to change the method you use, I would recommend you to contact your auditor, because they will definitely know which kind of method you have to use. This was the last thing that I wanted to talk to you about today. I hope you have enjoyed this and you have learned something new, and we look forward to see you again next time. Have a nice day. Bye bye.